From pristine white sandy beaches to lush tropical landscapes, owning a private island is the epitome of indulgence and status. Join us on a journey where dreams of isolation and paradise merge with the reality of astronomical price tags. Beyond the initial investment, we'll delve into the ongoing expenses, the allure of privacy, and the unique experiences that come with owning your personal piece of heaven. Whether it's a haven for relaxation, a playground for the wealthy, or an investment opportunity, the world of private islands holds secrets waiting to be unraveled. Hello there, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will talk about what it takes to own a private island. But before we proceed, please give this video a like and make sure to hit that subscribe button. First things first, let's have a talk about selecting the perfect island for you. If you believe that living on your own private island would be a good fit for you, there are a few things that you will need to settle on before you can settle in on the place that would be ideal. Consider whether you would like to live in a remote location away from the hustle and bustle of civilization, or whether you would rather be closer to civilization. Also, think about whether you want to buy a piece of land that hasn't been developed yet, or whether you need an island that already has a house on it, as well as other structures and amenities. It is important to keep in mind that although constructing on an island that is extremely distant and has not been developed will be less expensive overall, the cost of getting personnel and construction supplies to the island will wind up being far more compared to the cost of constructing something of equal scale on the mainland. Additionally, you will need to conduct research on a few of the more delicate aspects, such as how readily the site can be developed, how challenging it will be to acquire official building licenses, and to determine if it will be simple for you to install water and other amenities. Likewise, if you intend to build an extensive resort, you will need to examine the practicability of the specifics of the plan before moving forward with it. The time frame in which you intend to visit your island, as well as the frequency of those visits, are other significant factors in this equation. In this regard, if you will only visit during the summers, seasonal countries like the United States and Canada make the most sense. On the other hand, if you want a warmer environment so that you can go there at any time of the year or even reside there year-round, you should think about other areas like Panama, the Dominican Republic, Belize, and even Nicaragua. These places offer a more consistent temperature throughout the year. Last but not the least, keep in mind that the ease with which you can reach your island is an important consideration, given that you will need to be able to do so on a regular basis if you want to spend much time there. Consider the distance the island is from the nearest major airport, as well as how difficult it is to get around once you get there. Now that we have everything out of the way, let's discuss the current costs of private islands. The price that you can expect to pay can vary widely depending on the situation at hand. The least expensive option is a small island in Nova Scotia, Canada, located in the most remote part of the province, which can be purchased for just under $30,000. Although this is the lowest point on the pricing scale as your budget allows, you will have a greater variety of options available to you. The vast majority of Canada's undeveloped islands go for around $100,000 and above. You could also purchase a small island in Maine that has a livable structure on it for approximately $200,000 instead. Islands in the South American region could be a decent bet for you if you are ready to spend upwards of approximately $500,000. You could buy a humble island in Tahiti, Italy, the Philippines, or any of a number of other countries for $1 million. A secluded island off the coast of Curacao may be purchased for $2 million, while an entire island in Alaska can be purchased for $3 million. You may even buy your own very island in the Bahamas, the Caribbean, or another extremely coveted location for a more substantial expenditure of up to approximately $16 million. There is a possibility that some of the more expansive and easily accessible places have the potential that you require to construct a major resort that will serve the wealthy and famous. It is important to bear in mind that if you choose to construct on an undeveloped island, the costs may be approximately 1.5 to 2 times more than the costs of building on the shore or further inland. If you decide to go this route, keep this information in mind. If you are able to shell out the price tag for such an opulent island, then it is quite likely that you will be able to manage the costs associated with developing it. But if you have a smaller island that you wish to use for you and your immediate loved ones and your budget is indeed short, a possible approach to get over this obstacle is to go with a prefab house. This is because prefab houses are constructed in a factory. This can be a cost-effective method to turn your island into your house, with each structure costing approximately $20,000 according to some estimates. In general, the cost of purchasing an island begins at $30,000 and can reach as high as $60 million or even higher. Now that you have an idea of how much an island would cost, you can now set up a budget. Establishing a budget from the very beginning is essential in order to determine not only how much you are able to spend on an island, but also how much time and money you are able to devote to its maintenance. It is important to keep in mind that many financial institutions will not provide financing for island property due to the fact that it is challenging to assess. As a result, you might need to have cash on hand in order to make this investment, as well as cash to cover any construction or upkeep needs. Be sure to keep in mind, in addition to the one-time purchase price, that the costs of owning an island continue on a recurring basis while you explore your options. On an island, the costs of day-to-day operations like getting water, power, and other forms of contemporary convenience could be more than they would be on land. You should always do your research and consult a lawyer to safeguard your best interests, especially if the island you are contemplating is located in a different region of the world and subject to distinct real estate and investment rules. You need to make certain that the land in question has a clean title and that nobody else has any claims to it before you buy it, among other things. The question of how an island costs is not just about the financial investment, but also about the priceless experiences and unique lifestyle that ownership entails. Amidst the glamour, it's vital to reflect on the responsibility that comes with such ownership, the stewardship of nature, the impact on local communities, and the significance of utilizing these havens for sustainable and ethical purposes. As we step back into our own realities, let's not only appreciate the allure of private islands, but also consider how we can create our own paradises, whether they are material or in the experiences we cultivate in our lives. Tell us what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Once again, this is LuxuryX and thank you for watching. See you on the next one.